A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Darius Garland.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Boston, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Outside, Brown. Tatum against Mobley. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Outside Strus. Pass to Mobley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Now the Cavaliers with it. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over White. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Garland against Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Cavaliers with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Strus with it. Allen with a screen on Holiday. Mobley outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Brown for 3. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Mobley, a screen on Holiday. Garland, the pass to Strus. Back to Garland. And Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Brown against Strus. Brown passes to Porzingis. Outside Tatum to get back on track. Boston again missing.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And Joe Mazzulla calls time out here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Chance now to look at the highest scoring shooting guards in the league this season. Number 1, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and his initiative goes a long way. I mean, we've seen it all season. He can gut defenses however he sees fit.
Look, if there's a shot available, he'll take it, and he gives them some big numbers when he does it.
Boston trailing. Outside White. Holiday, a screen on Mitchell. White for 3. Oh, planks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Drills it from deep.
proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Garland. 15 in his last outing. Here's Mobley. Misses the baby hook.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
It's Brown on the wing. Connects from downtown.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Garland scanning the floor. No good on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Tatum, good.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 1. White with a screen on Mobley. Porzingis against Allen. Porzingis misses. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Garland. Boston pulls it in. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Now here's Garland. Still without a bucket. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. There's the 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Humphries checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
We know you all want that t-shirt, everyone. Won't be here, you can get one. Another big cheer for Celtics Entertainment.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now here's Garland. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Brown against Strus. Pass to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garland for 3. Drains the triple.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Now here's Hunter. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Garland, pass to Hunter. Pass to Jerome. Hunter the screen. Over Tatum. Hunter can't get it to go. The Celtics have got 6 of 14 in so far. It's good. And it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Now here's Strus. Hunter on the wing. Swatted away. Brown looking around. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Allen with a screen on Holiday. Throws it up high. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a height machine.
Here's Holiday. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Richard, for the teams that are playoff bound at this point of the season, do they change anything for the rest of the year?
The main thing is you've got to keep guys fresh. And a coach doesn't want to give too much away in terms of game plan. There is a lot to consider in these moments.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. So it's Boston with it. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs, came out with a victory.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Here's Hauser. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Sam Hauser.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Jerome. He's scoreless. Here's Mobley. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Jerome passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
Driving to the basket. And that one drops for him. Brown's got 8 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. Mitchell, good. He's got 6.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Mitchell just taking what the defense gives him.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Cavaliers. 4-point game. Here's Brown. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Hunter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And Pritchard, here we go. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Pritchard at the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. Back to Jerome. Mobley on a screen. Jerome passes to Mobley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Second free throw, no good.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Now here's Brown. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Detroit. Over Mitchell. Brown, that's good. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Mitchell against Brown. On the wing, Mitchell. He had 34 points in the win against Orlando.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Here's Brown. And he packs it down right on top of Evan Mobley.
Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Mitchell. He has 6. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Mobley is screen on Brown. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line, Sam Hauser. At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. On the court right now for Cleveland. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. Dean Wade is out there with Mobley, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. Mobley on a screen. Here's Mitchell, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
Tricky move by Mitchell with the pump fake, baiting the defender.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw is good from Mitchell. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Outside, Brown fires from deep. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
White against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Lots of room. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Oh! Brown just throws it down!
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Mitchell, the pass to Jerome. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by White. Boston leading by 8. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. From outside the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his third assist of the night. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Checked in for Boston. And now let's take a look at the small forwards with the highest shooting percentages for the season. Jaylen Brown is second.
And this group does a great job of staying in attack mode. I mean, you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
That's true, but they can also fill it up from outside. This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Tatum. Offensive rebound. White. Tries yet again.
Up in the face of the ball handler. Mitchell takes pride in both sides of the ball.
Mobley down low. He's covered by Holiday. And yep, it's good. Mobley's got 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jerome passes to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume 3-point shooter for a reason now.
Now Holiday. No points so far. Outside White. And that one good. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Okoro. Pass to Wade. Lets the 3 fly. Boston pulls it in. White's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Holiday. Defense right on it. Now Tatum. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Brown.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Okoro outside. Pass to Wade. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Richards checked in for White. A different look for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
Cleveland on D. They trail by 7. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Here's Pritchard. Left side Porzingis. From 10 feet away. Again, the miss by Boston.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good. Nice D from Tatum.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
That free throw, no good. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. I mean, it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. And the second free throw is good.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And here's Garland. Hunter, a screen on Holiday. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Celtics lead by 8. Pass to Holiday. Tatum against Hunter. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Garland with the ball. Strus the pass to Allen. Outside Garland. The 3. Cleveland again missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. His toughness inside.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Hunter, a screen on Holiday. Outside Hunter. Pass to Merrill. Brown against Strus. From the baseline. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And here's Porzingis. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Allen. Cavaliers trail by 10. Pass to Merrill. From downtown. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Holiday taking his time here. Outside White. To the inside. Porzingis passes to White. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
He's a willing passer. Porzingis won't force his own thing very often.
Garland against Holiday. Allen a screen. Pass to Merrill. Down low. Allen can't get it to go.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Brown passes to Tatum. For 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game. But when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in, and we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Allen against Porzingis. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland. Allen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Mitchell against White. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Strus. Brown can't hit. Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Outside, Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Goes up on the baseline. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland.
A towering presence inside. When Porzingis is this close, you almost have to foul him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. It's both from the stripe.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. Mobley finds Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Celtics shooting 47% so far in the second. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes.
Pass to White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. Hunter, a screen on Holiday, and a deep three from Garland. From beyond the arc, and then some. Garland's got 6.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
White, the pass to Porzingis. And here's Horford. Fires for 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Mobley passes to Garland. Now Mitchell. He's guarded by White. Pass to Hunter. Takes the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
There's 53 seconds left in the second period. From the top of the key, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brown's got 24.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Mitchell. Oh! Mitchell taking no chances.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Boston leading by 10. Outside, Brown. Let's go with a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 15. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Mitchell taking 2 shots.
First one falls. one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Cavaliers trail by 8. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Garland for 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 8. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on White. The 3 from Mitchell. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Austin with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Holiday can't connect from short range. Garland against Brown. Allen a screen. Garland, the pass to Allen. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston leading by 3. Right side Brown. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 27.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Strus. And stolen by Brown. Brown downhill. And Brown with the stuff.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Over Holiday. It's hauled in by White. White's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Launches it. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cavaliers trail by 8. Now Garland. Back to Mobley. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Garland. He's got 6. It's stolen by Tatum.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
White can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Garland. Boston pulls it in.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yeah, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Three-pointer, Holiday. And the three-pointer goes. Holiday's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cavaliers trail by 11. Mobley outside. Pass to Strus to stop the run. Holiday grabs the miss.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Tatum. He's got 9. Now here's Holiday. Guarded by Garland. Porzingis with a screen on Strus. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Strus the pass to Mobley. Garland with a screen on Tatum. Here's Mobley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Drew Holiday.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Mobley, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Both shots good from the strike. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've got a 9-point lead. Porzingis against Allen. And here's Brown for 3. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 32 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Mitchell against White. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. This one for 3. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Now here's Tatum. White looking it over. Here's Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Hunter comes in for Evan Mobley, and Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Jerome. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Boston has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside White. And he's going for the oop. Oh, my goodness! Jaylen Brown takes one out of the rafters.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Now here's White. He's got 10. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hunter, a screen on White. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by White. Allen with a screen on White. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Holiday. It's an even 3-on-3 break. From behind the arc. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. Here's Garland. He's covered by Holiday. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's White. Rejected by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cadiz checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Cleveland with a change here too. Okoro is checked in for Strus. Here's Brown. And he can't bank that one in. Cavaliers trail by 14. Now Garland. He's got 6. Outside Hunter. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Celtics lead by 12. Here's Pritchard. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's the break. Here's Okoro. Rips down the breakaway slam.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Horford outside. Fires the 3. Jerome grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Garland pass to Hunter. Pass to Jerome. Back to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Hunter's got 9 points. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Now Horford. The 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Jerome. Allen with a screen on Brown. Jerome passes to Allen. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 10 points for him.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Releases. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Free throw good from Allen.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Brown passes to Cornette, back to Brown. Driving in, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there, and the layup falls. Mitchell's got 24 points. Celtics lead by 6. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Brown at the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And both free throws good for Brown. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And here's Mitchell. He's got 24. Shoots. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Pritchard. .121 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. And here's Brown for 3. He's rebounded by Okoro.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Allen finds Hunter. Hunter, screen on Brown. Mitchell on the... Okay, knockout!
Wow! Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Boston leading by 6. 50 seconds left to play in the third. And there's a defensive 3-second call. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the technical free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Stolen by Mitchell. On the break. Okoro outside. Here's Hauser. Counter by Okoro. Baseline jumper, and he hits the jump shot. Hauser's got 7 points in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White against Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
White with it. From deep three-point land. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. And he's recorded his season high in points and hopes to add on as the game continues. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. They've led by as many as 14. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. Mobley out there with Dean Wade. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers.
And for that game against the Lakers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And the first one at the line is good.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
Mitchell against White. Pass to Jerome. To the paint. Mobley, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Holiday. Mitchell misses. Celtics lead by 11. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Nice move. Tatum can't hit. Well, the Cavaliers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, that motor on Mitchell just speeding right through his shot.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
He was solid in the first half indeed. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Jerome. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White. Here's Mitchell. Out to Mobley. 3 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Count that bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Holiday. Porzingis surveying the floor. White, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
No, look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Here's Jerome. Mobley outside. They set the screen. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Well done to force the action and get the call. Mobley not sitting back.
First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Mobley.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland's checked in. And both free throws good for Mobley. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Outside White. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Darius Garland. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
That one's off.
In terms of point of attack, on-ball defenders, it does not get better than Drew Holiday. He is relentless and has great length as well.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Good on the second one.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Garland. Here's Wade. Pass to Strus. Knocks down the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
It's Brown on the wing. Now Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by White. And stolen by Porzingis. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. A good look from Brown. It's rebounded by Wade. Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland, the pass to Wade. Back to Garland. Here's the three. Offensive board. Pass to Wade. Five to shoot. It's stolen by Tatum. He's got a clear path. On the break, Jaylen Brown.
Timeout. Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Making a change here. Allen's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks. Now Garland. Here's Allen. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Porzingis sets a screen. There's Tatum with the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by White. It's hauled in by White. White's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Holiday. Back to White. And here's Brown for 3. A rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Pass to Jerome. And stolen by Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. White coming through.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. Holiday against Garland. 4 on the clock. Nifty move. Good D by Porzingis. Boston leading by 12. White finds Tatum. Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. The 3 is up. Rejected by Allen. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. For the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Wade, and Mitchell subbed in for Jerome.
Donovan Mitchell.
4 on the clock. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Three-pointer Holiday. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 15.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They get it back. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy, and Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Boston leading by 13. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Richards checked in for Drew Holiday.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Outside, Brown. Pass to Pritchard, 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Shot on the wing. Pritchard gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Garland. Allen outside. Here's Hunter. And he lays it up and in.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Boston leading by 13. Outside, Brown. The kick out to White. The 3-ball. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 8 assists here tonight. Garland with the ball. Outside Hunter. 4-3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's White. Inside. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Cavaliers trail by 15. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Now that's how you use your imagination. Garland can get his shot off from just about any angle.
Celtics lead by 13. Outside Tatum. Over Hunter. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Allen a screen. Here's Garland. Got it. Good job in the low post.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Porzingis against Allen. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Little turnaround. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And for the year, this will be the third win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Strus. Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Garland. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pritchard. And he lobs it up top. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Here's Wade. Hunter with the ball. It's stolen by Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Merrill. Back to Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Tyson. Cleveland again missing. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Outside Porzingis. Outside Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thank you very much. Jaylen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jaylen.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.